Howdy, Jack.
Adam?
What took you so long this time?
Blame it on old Flabbear's here. Him and me are about to come to a parting of the ways.
Seems like I hear the same thing every time you come.
Oh, this time I mean it. I'm going to start looking for a number 8. I got you some flour, salt, and powder and lead. And them carvings you give me the trade for you, they fetched a good price.
Well, who's this little critter? Don't remember her before.
Jack, I'd like you to meet Miss Eliza Bowker.
Howdy. Go away a couple of months and no telling what.
What hit this place? It's enough to give a fellow the cold miseries. She do this to you?
Well, you got to admit it could have stood a good cleaning.
You've changed. What? You took to bathing?
Right regular.
Get out of here.
Hello, Donkey.
Don't take kindly to strangers.
And he's apt to start kicking and,
Well, I never saw him do that before.
Jack, I got something I want to ask you.
I got something I want to tell you.
You must be plumb loco. You're so clean it's disgusting.
You was looking in the wrong place for them. They took the South Fork. And word is, they're still out there trying to find her.
Think you can find him?
I can find anything that moves or leaves sign, and you know that. But are you sure you want me to? There's no doubt that they've seen that poster.
Eliza told me they've seen it.
I've seen those sodbusters down at the fort looking at that wanted poster. And you can almost sense the hunger in them. They're all dirt poor. Are you sure you want me to fetch them up here?
Yeah.
That figures. It's a foolish thing to do. But that ain't the only foolish thing you're doing. Why, old number 7 there's got more sense in his left hind foot than you got in your whole head. Blazing a trail right up here to your cabin so the whole world knows where you are.
Look, nobody's been looking.
Well, that ain't saying there ain't gonna be somebody looking.
Will you get him?
What is it, Uncle Grizzly?
Well, it ain't the best likeness I've ever seen, but it's supposed to be Ben. It's for you.
Look, Ben. It's you.
What do you think about that, Ben? Well, it was the best I could do.
I don't know why I gotta bear the burden of 2 critters as dumb as you and him. He don't know what's good for him, but I do. He ought to have himself a family to take care of. He ain't no mountain man like you and me, number 7. What we ought to do is just go back to the cabin. There ain't no reason for us to find her folks. Adams can take care of her just fine. Besides, they're good for each other. Well, even if I did find her parents and brought them up there, I'd lay you 10 to 1. They'd say, "Thank you, sir." And they'd take their daughter and head straight for the fort and that reward. Well, do I have to light a fire under you? Come on. You're so slow I could bury you and you wouldn't know the difference. Now, come on.
How'd you do, Jack?
Easy there, number 7. Have you good as new as no time?
You didn't find him, did you?
He picked up a stone on the trail. That thing must have hurt like a hot poker. Never a whimper out of him. Now, just hold still. I got it right here. There you go. Now, put yourself down on it easy. Easy.
Sure didn't take you very long.
Just put your foot down easy. Here, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I didn't see him. But I did see this family that was on their way east from Oregon. They had passed the Bowkers on the trail. It seems that, they gave up looking for her. They found this piece of her dress. It was all torn, and they figured a cougar got her, maybe, or wolves.
Well, how far back did that family pass him?
They didn't say.
What do you mean they didn't say? 1 day, 2 days, a week, an hour?
I can't tell you what I don't know.
Where were they headed for? Oregon?
I suppose.
Then we still got a chance to catch him. Eliza, we're going to give it a try.
Why did they stop looking for me?
Well, like Jack said, honey, they found a piece of your torn dress.
But I didn't tear my dress. I'll show you.
Well, all I said is what they told me.
You lied to me, Jack. You didn't see nobody.
Well,
Here it is. Nothing's missing.
I did it for you, Adams. I just saw how the two of you got along, and
The way you could raise her and teach her things. Well, think about it.
Thinking plenty. Get my hat and get my coat. We'll find him ourselves.
I was just trying to keep your head out of the noose. You'd be a fool to take her down there by yourself. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take her down there and I'll deliver her to her folks.
I'll do it on my own.
But you don't know where they are.
I know where you said they were, down at the South Fork. And if I got to go the length of it, then I'm going to do it. Come on, Eliza.
You'll just be sticking your head in the noose.
You ought to just raise her up like she was your own. You two are good for each other. Can't you see that?
Oh, the mule-headed, stubborn... I'm sorry, number 7. But we gotta stop him from putting his head in the noose. Now, we're gonna take a shortcut, and it's gonna be tough. And I don't want to hear one complaint out of you. You understand? Now, come on. If you be the Bowkers, come on. Number 7, come along. Now, don't be nervous, ma'am, but are you the folks looking for a little girl about this high answer named Eliza?
Have you seen her?
Where is she? She's on her way here with a friend of mine.
Is she all right?
Oh, just fine, ma'am. What happened to her? Nothing's happened to her if you'll just let me get it out.
Where's she been all this time?
She's been with this friend of mine. I'm trying to tell you, and he's